Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk on a recent purchase that I got because, man, it's definitely, if you're into racing video games, it's a game changer, especially for more serious racing games. It is probably one of the best investments that you can get. But a steering wheel. Get yourself a steering wheel, and you could get one of those. Well, so here's the thing, because the steering wheel that I got is like an advanced steering wheel. Like, it has like I was about to say, get like a gear shifter, and then what else? I know they have like a handbrake thing. I just found that out that they had a handbrake thing, but yeah, but no, the controller. So the steering wheel controller that I got is a Logitech G923, I think. Because yeah, it's the third edition, I believe, and so yeah, I think that's why they call it that. But anyway, so I got the latest one, and was like it came close to almost not getting it because Best Buy, I swear stores be doing that crap because they know people are going to try to hurry up and buy it and stuff. But anyways, so I'm on Best Buy. Was actually looking for the Ferrari steering wheel. And I'm honestly happy that I didn't get it because there was like bad reviews for it and stuff. And I was like, fam, like I was really ready to go up to GameStops because I remember GameStops, I always would see the box in there. I don't know if they had them, but I was going to go up there and ask. And if they didn't, then I was probably just going to go get me something to eat and come back home. But so anyways, was looking for it. And then I started thinking, wait a second. I remember before in like previous streams, people always say like, oh yeah, the Logitech steering wheel is the best one. So anyways, so yeah, started looking at the Logitech one, seen the latest one, and was all like, hey yo, you know what? Nah, let me go ahead and check this steering wheel out. Seen it, was all like, okay, I'm invested. You know, I'm interested in this one. So fast forward, ended up getting it at Best Buy. Them steering wheels are not cheap either. People are all saying like, oh yeah, it's a budget. It's the most expensive one. Like I hadn't seen no other ones that's more expensive than that. So I don't know. They might have some other expensive ones, but the one that I got was over $400, and so it was $399 plus tax. And I'm like, fam, you could get you an Xbox Series S for $299. I'm saying like that. No, this controller or steering wheel controller is expensive, but it's like a top tier controller. It's not like no cheap knockoff, ain't gonna get the job done type steering wheel controller. So, anyways, ended up getting it. Played, and so here's the thing with this. So you have to go on the Logitech website and install like this driver thing to, I guess, like have it be fully compatible with your computer. And I don't know how it overall works with a console, but yeah, like overall, like on the PC, yeah, you're gonna need to get like a software installer and stuff. So when you get that and get that all set up, then once you do that, so here's what I did. So I played Forza Horizon 5 because I was like, it's a free, for me it's free because I already have it. So anyways, played Forza Horizon 5. Trash. Like I was crazy trash. Probably by the time when this podcast episode comes out, actually no, it's gonna be a while before I post that stream and stuff. I'm gonna try to hurry up and get all my streaming content out the way and post it on YouTube and stuff because there's a lot of streams that I need to post. So yeah, I'm mad behind. But anyways, so I ended up playing Forza Horizon 5. Was completely trash at it, straight up dog water. I guess people don't use the term dog water anymore. So I remember some people were trying to get on me about that on TikTok, and I was like, fam, I should be able to allowed to say whatever I want to say. I do not care what you think. But anyways, regardless, they ain't even about that. But no, like I was horrible. I was trash on Forza Horizon 5. But I ended up buying, and I remember it was funny because I ranted about this game. I might have talked about it on a podcast episode. I can't remember. But anyways, no, there's this video game called Assetto Corsa Competition. And so I bought it. on console, and I played it with a controller. So actually, you know what? No, rewind all the way back to, you know, before I got my gaming PC, before I got the steering wheel, all that stuff. So I bought Assetto Corsa on my Xbox. And I bought that game actually a couple of times. I bought the first one, and I bought the Competition one. So anyways, I bought like the latest one, Competition, and I was trash at it. Like, my car kept spinning out, all that crap. Like, I was just straight up trash at the game. And people were saying, like, it's best to play it with a steering wheel. And so I'm like, you know, at the time, I'm sitting here thinking, like, fam, why would they, if that's the case, then they should say, my thing is this, on console, it should say that. It should say in this somewhere in the settings, because I don't think it does. Maybe they might have changed it. I don't know. It's been a while since I looked at it on Xbox. So yeah, like, my thing is, like, if they would have just said, like, hey, if you want to have a better experience with this game, it's best to play it with a steering wheel and a gas and brake pedal and stuff. So yeah, I, you know, ended up wasting my money on that. And then was like, fam, like, why is this game so difficult? Like, what's the issue? Why? Like, I'm just like, and so here's the reason why that game is difficult. Here's why it's different. And I wanted to kind of talk on that a little bit, the difference between Forza and Assetto Corsa. So Assetto Corsa Competition, that's more of a simulated racing game rather than Forza. Like, it brought me back, because it's funny, because with Forza, I remember when Forza Horizon 1 had came out, and I was like, oh yeah, this is 100% an arcade game. And even with, like, all the other Forza, like Forza Motorsports, you know, you think of that as like a real simulated racing game and stuff, but it's not. Like, all Forza games are all arcade games, all of them. Like, even Motorsports, like, you play Forza Motorsports 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all of those games are like all arcade games, alongside with Forza Horizon. As the time progressed on, the controls did get a little bit, you know, different with Forza Horizon, but they still did consider it an arcade game, which is correct. It is an arcade game, rather than with Assetto Corsa. That's more of a simulated racing game. Like, they really focus on some stuff with that game, rather than with Forza. It's like, hey, get a car, upgrade it to its max, tune it up to your settings that you would, you know, prefer and stuff, and then just get out there and stuff. With Assetto Corsa, it's like, I'm learning about this game. So I'm hearing stuff about it and stuff, like, and I'm like, fam, like, oh, this is going to be, because now tonight I plan on playing the career mode. By the time when this episode comes out, already it'll be the next day and stuff. So, yeah, I guess you'll just have to check that last stream and stuff and see how that goes. Hopefully it goes good, because I'm kind of like second guessing it and things, but I'm like, I don't know, I think it's just that past trauma of playing it on console, where I'm like, but no. So here's the thing. So anyways, fast forward to today, I'm streaming it, and I'm playing, using the steering wheel and the gas and brake pedal. It plays so much better. It plays, because it's the crazy thing about it with controller. So just talking on the controller real quick. Controller with Forza Horizon 5, I played and beat that game, no problem. Alright? Controller on the Assetto Corsa Competition, I struggled left and right. Reversed with the steering wheel and gas and brake pedal. I was mad horrible at Forza Horizon 5. When I played Assetto Corsa, I played so much better. It was honestly like, fam, this is backwards. Like, it should be the other way around. You know, like, I was so confused, because I'm like, fam, why am I so good at this game, and why am I so trash at Forza? I'm like, that just doesn't even make any sense to me. I'm actually good at Forza with a controller, and I'm like, fam, like, I was confused by it. But anyways, yeah, played it on stream, and it was so good. I'm like, this just doesn't even make any sense to me. Like, nah, this is crazy. I'm like, this ain't normal. I'm like, I don't know how to feel about this. So anyways, I'm playing it, and I had the most amount of fun. Like, honestly, like, because the last time I had to say I felt like this with a game is Planet Crafter. That's not a racing game, just by the way, letting everybody know it's not a racing game. But that's like the last time I was like, fam, I can't wait till I play this game. Like, to have that feeling now with the video game where I'm like, bro, I cannot wait until the next time I play it. Like, that's how I am with Assetto Corsa right now. So yeah, I've been watching like a bunch of videos. Most likely after I'm done with this podcast episode. If I don't record any more podcast episodes, I'm probably just gonna sit and watch some videos of people playing Assetto Corsa, go join some streams and stuff, see what other advice that I can get. But yeah, it's honestly it's one of the greatest, like, you know, racing games. Like now with you, when you get a steering wheel and a gas and brake pedal, it's honestly one of the best racing games out there. It's like, despite, like, you know, the occasional bad reviews that you'll see on Steam, like, no, it's a pretty solid game and stuff. So I'm definitely curious to see, because I'm like, now I want to play a bunch of other racing games. Like, I want to get Grid Legends, I want to get Dirt Rally, I want to get, you know, what are some other racing games. I'm gonna probably stay away from Forza, but I want to get one of the more controlled environments. And I think that's probably why with Forza it's so much more difficult, is because I know, like, I was doing okay when I was using all-wheel drive cars. When I was using all-wheel drive cars, like, I was, like, kind of spinning out occasionally. But when I use a rear-wheel drive car, that's when it was, like, driving at high speeds. Like, you're going to lose control, spin out, it's going to be crazy and stuff. So, yeah, it's definitely, it's different when playing it, Forza. But, like, on a controller, I know people will probably think, like, is the controls the same with Forza Horizon 5, like steering wheel controller and all that stuff? No, it plays so differently. Like, because my thing is this, and it brings me back to when I remember, when I very first started getting into, Forza, Horizon, or just Forza, you know, just all Forza games. I remember when I would upgrade the cars, like, to its full max. And so for the longest, I was driving, like, all-wheel drive cars and stuff, or making them all-wheel drive cars, because for those that don't play Forza, you can do that. You know, you can change it to where it's rear-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, all-wheel drive, and all that stuff. So I will always make the cars all-wheel drive. And yeah, and I remember it. No, and that was like, that was the one time I remember when I sucked at rear wheel drive cars, and it just took me some time. That's most likely what it's gonna do with Forza. But anyways, I was like spinning out and crashing left and right, because I remember, I think it was Forza Horizon 4. And because I remember, I skipped 2 and 3 and started playing 4. And so, anyways, I remember I got a Koenigsegg Agera R. And I upped it all the way to, like, where it's like, you know, racing equipment and all that stuff. And then but I left it at rear wheel drive because everybody was saying, like, that's a lot faster. So I'm like, all right, cool. So anyways, left it at that, and I'm like gassing it down the roads, and my car's like going crazy and stuff. So and I know it's gonna take me some time, especially with the steering wheel and gas and brake pedal and stuff. But yeah, it was just over, and I think it was just, you know, playing like other games and stuff, and then going back to Forza, and then like playing like the like, you know, different settings, or not different settings, but like all-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, and all that stuff, because I mastered all-wheel drive. And so rear-wheel drive and front-wheel drive, it's like, you know, it's like, oh, okay, so it's like kind of somewhat familiar with it and things, but at the same time you can tell the difference. So yeah, like with a controller, it's like, you know, it's somewhat, it's manageable. Like, it's somewhat manageable. And then with a steering wheel, it's like, nah, bro, so overall, like, yeah, when I started playing Forza Horizon, I think one of the first cars that I had used was a Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. And when I was using that, losing control left and right. Used some other cars. I used a Mustang, losing control left and right. And then when I used an all-wheel drive car, because there's a Lamborghini truck in there, I was using that, driving perfectly fine. Wasn't gassing it, but I was driving perfectly fine and stuff. And then playing the Assetto Corsa, I was like, bro, like, it honestly, it seems like when I played that game, it was almost as if, like, I had played so much. And the crazy thing about it was, like, I had not played Assetto Corsa up until I had started streaming. So that first stream of me playing it with my steering wheel and controller, like that, or is it steering wheel and gas brake pedal and stuff, I don't know, it was steering wheel controller, whichever you want to call it. But the first time I played with a steering wheel was the first time I ever played it with a steering wheel. I never played it with a steering wheel before. And the last time before purchasing this steering wheel, the last time I had used the steering wheel, without even, like, not even including the times I went to arcades and used the steering wheels there, because I'm like, that don't even, them are some real arcade games. But no, last time was like in the early 2000s when I had a PlayStation 2 and I was playing Midnight Club 2. That was the last time I have ever owned a steering wheel. And it wasn't like no high-end, you know, crazy steering wheel like this Logitech that I got now. No, this was just like some, you know, GameStops, like something that you just get at Target, you know, to impress the kids and stuff. Like pretty much something that they would sell on Amazon in case you don't want to go out and get the Logitech. Hey, go on Amazon and you could get a cheaper version and stuff. It ain't gonna be like no top tier level, but it's gonna be, you know, it's going to somewhat get the job done. So anyways, but yeah, overall, like, no, it's fun. Like, do I recommend getting a steering wheel controller? Yes. Excuse me. Yes, 100%. I definitely recommend going and getting you the steering wheel controller because it is honestly the most fun that I've ever had in a racing game, like up to date and stuff. Like, I'm trying to think because I honestly I can't remember the last fun that I had. I had to say probably the last time I remotely felt like having fun in a racing game, and it wasn't really fun. It was just overall playing a different racing game. Was when I started playing the Grid series. That was like, and it wasn't even like when Grid 2 and Grid Autosports, when it came, no, like that newer Grid and Grid Legends. That was the last time I was all like, oh, okay, you know, yeah, these games are fun. Let me go ahead and play this. And the thing was, is like, I already had played Grid. So it was like, technically, I wouldn't even count that. Like, so, like, I had to say now, playing it with a steering wheel and control, most amount of fun that I've had in a video game in recent times. Like last time I actually had fun in just any video game in general was this game. It's not a racing game, but Planet Crafter. And that was the last time I was just like, bro, I can't wait till I play this game next. I want to play this game so bad, and that's what I want to do with Assetto Corsa. Is like I want to just, you know, just play the game and just keep on playing it and stuff because it's mad fun. So, anyways, yeah. Do I recommend it? Yes, 100%. Get you a Logitech controller, get you a steering wheel controller, and just have the most amount of fun. Get you a Assetto Corsa. Get that game, start off with that, then work your way up to the other games and stuff. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 or 45 YouTube channels because I honestly don't remember how many channels I have. I forgot at some point in time. But anyways, stay tuned for that. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss, and make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And then that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.